Hi, this is Tino with MusicUCanSee. We're at Winter NAMM. Ran into a prodigy. I hope you don't mind that term. His name is Maxx Henry, and he's from right here at Costa Mesa. He's from Orange County. Hey, Max.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing out there?
So, Bobby Gray, I guess, has taken you under his wing and is kind of guiding you. And if anyone could spot talent, it's Bobby. So, what inspired you to start playing? Is it in the blood of your family?
A little bit, I would say so. My dad definitely played music, and he's written a lot of good songs, most of which, unfortunately, he lost on the hard drive. But he's written some good music, and he introduced me to music at an early age, playing guitar for me, and he would play songs like Little Martha by the Allman Brothers and Bron Yar by Led Zeppelin. Beautiful songs, you know. And then when I was 3 years old, I would watch The Song Remains the Same DVD. It's a great film. It's a Led Zeppelin live performance, but there's also some cinematic element to it. And that completely inspired me to just, watched it day after day from a very young age. Then I watched Yes live performances, Rush live performances. I would watch it like movies, and I really wanted to do that.
That's an interesting cross-section because I think of, Jimmy Page and then these technical guys like Rush and Yes, like, talk to me about the feel versus technical playing, because Jimmy Page is a much different guitar player than those gentlemen.
That's right. The thing about Jimmy Page is, even though he's one of the most influential guitar players of all time, he's underrated because his phrasing is extremely effective and meaningful and very purposeful, even if it seems like it's not, but it is. You know what I mean? And so it is technical in a sense, you know what I mean? And then with Yes, it is technical. It's a little bit more composed. But really, Jimmy Page is a big inspiration for me. And if you hear my playing, you might think of it as like shredding. You might think it's technical. You might think it's in like the jazz fusion, progressive rock realm. But Jimmy Page is one of my most influential guitar players.
Wow, that's an incredible influence to have. So you're a singer-songwriter. You what instruments do you all play other than guitar?
Yeah, so I play guitar, bass, drums, and piano and vocals. That's my main wheelhouse. And I do a little bit of work on the mandolin and a banjo guitar, 6-string. And if I could pick up little percussion elements, I pick it up here and there. And my writing process is kind of just blurting it out on the recording. So I kind of just play all the instruments, I make the parts, and I finish up one part and get on to the next, and so you kind of find it to be more like a suite than a regular song.
Oh, interesting. So your recording process, being that you could probably record everything yourself, is that how you choose to approach it, or do you like to have that live?
Definitely, but I like both. That's why I love playing with Bobby, because his understanding of what needs to happen on stage and just music in general has taught me a lot.
Wow. Where can we find you? Upcoming shows? Do you have a website?
I don't really have a big presence in the digital realm. I might have some shows coming up with Bobby.
How about in the analog realm? Do you have a digital?
I'm just joking. For sure, yeah, 100%. I got a lot of recordings, but I've just yet to really release them and talk about it.
Are you on social media?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what is your handle? Maxx Henry with 2 X's?
Well, yeah. I haven't made the account yet. I'm going to make a social media account. I plan on doing that. In fact, I'm going to do that tonight since you just reminded me of it.
Cool. Yeah. I know there's that disconnect. I think you're definitely not a content creator. You're a musician.
Yeah.
You're definitely not an influencer. You're a vocalist,
yeah.
and I appreciate that a lot. That you don't get caught up in the look at how many follows I have.
For sure.
And that's why I'm looking forward to really hearing stuff that's going to come out of the studio with you and Bobby.
I just would like to introduce everybody to Maxx Henry. I call him King Maxx Henry because he knows King Crimson songs to a T. And he's just amazing. He's a savant. He plays drums, guitar, bass, keyboards, and sings like Steve Perry or so many great singers. And we met, about a month ago?
2.5 months ago.
Maybe that seems like yesterday. And it's like we clicked. It's like we were birds of a feather flying together. Even though there's a huge age difference, we are writing music like as fast as we can. And it's coming out amazing. We're both in awe. As far as me leading him, I'm not leading him. And he's kind of leading me, and we're leading each other, really. And
It's a very natural chemistry.
the universe is leading us, really. And it's exciting because we're writing stuff that's, the song we just wrote is called Authenticity, because we're trying to write something that's authentic in today's world where you have so much, tracks, and you have auto-tune and pitch correction going on, and so much is not really real. There's AI going on and stuff. I think the youth of today is looking for something that's authentic, and that's what we're writing. We're writing authentic music, authentic stories, with authentic soul, authentic spirit to it. And we performed a couple of shows already, one at the Coach House and one at the Canning Club in Agoura Hills. The Coach House is in San Juan Capistrano.
Both are national stages, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we did really well at both of them. And the response to Max's work is amazing. He just starts playing, and he just starts going off, and it's inspiring. We inspire each other, and we're writing so fast. It's, within hours we write songs, and it's very exciting. It's something new for me, and I think for him too.
For sure.
Especially collaborating with somebody of my age. I'm old enough to be his grandpa. But when we're playing music, it's like there's no age difference.
No, absolutely. And I mean, Jimmy Page, if he collaborated with Page, would be much older than you anyway. So.
Not much.
Yeah, and I just want to mention that I'm very thankful for the response that I get, and that people get a kick out of it. And that's exactly what I wanted since I was watching those films when I was a young kid. I wanted to be there.
So I wish you the best. Thank you for your time. And we got Max Henry here, and he's local right here from Orange County, Costa Mesa, California. Tino, MusicUCanSee, we're at Winter Nam.